The wound is still fresh, so bear with me. The discovery. I had a rough day and my fiancé's algorithms are top-notch, so I was scrolling through his apps to entertain myself hoping for a pick-me-up. He went to take a shower. I opened his Instagram, got bored with Reddit, so sorry, and noticed he had a couple new DMs. We don't snoop through each other's phones, but we don't hide anything either, or so I thought, so I clicked on them just to see if they were important because he doesn't check Insta that often. Well, I see the DMs are from a deleted account, thus sparking my interest. So I click, and I scroll. Messages go years back, maybe 20 to 30 messages total. Some winky faces, some slightly sexual memes, and a few photos of lingerie. Nothing outright incriminating, but who is this bitch? My heart dropped. We're getting married in less than 5 months. These messages aren't okay. He's not a cheater? Never once have I questioned that, nor has he given me any reason to. I start to see red. The confrontation. I put on my big girl pants, wipe my tears, and storm into the bathroom. Rip open the shower curtain, revealing this idiot's, albeit glorious, naked body. He, though quite startled, raises his eyebrows and smirks. Looking to join? He says. Wrong move, buddy. I go off. You know, like a badass. He denies it. You know, like a liar. I hold his towel hostage and toss him his phone so he can see for himself. He scrolls and pulls off this wildly confused demeanor. I literally see the blood leave his face. He just kinda says, stuttering, baby, I don't know. We go back and forth. He swears up and down he has no idea who this could be. I'm just as surprised as you are. He claims, criminally. So, I take his phone so I can quote this other woman for emphasis. The reveal. I ready my best Valley Girl voice and scroll to the most recent received messages. I notice for the first time, inconveniently so, a picture she sent of a guinea pig. I think, oh hell, I love guinea pigs. Then I remember. I have seen this guinea pig before. Then I realize. She is me. I deleted all my social media almost a year ago. Neither of us remembered any of the messages we sent. I start laughing and happy crying. My fiancé looks as if he just won the lottery and received the death penalty simultaneously. The aftermath. Now we sit, both recently showered, debating whether or not we should welcome a guinea pig into our family. I am so embarrassed. He is so relieved. We are crazy, stupid, and so in love. TLDR, found cheating indicating messages on my fiancé's phone. Turns out it was my old deleted account. I'm an idiot. He's a keeper. Edit, didn't want to edit because I didn't want to make the hate worse. My fiancé commented somewhere in here a few minutes ago, I just picked up my phone and wow, was not expecting all this. I did apologize to him fully, and I'm sorry I didn't know I should have included that. Most posts I read on here don't usually include a full resolution. I wrote this quickly, not expecting it to blow up. Looking back, I would have changed a lot of my wording. I could defend myself for a lot of things, but that likely wouldn't help. All of this story is true, it was so odd, which is what prompted me to post it. He's not leaving me, there's so much more to our lives than this. I didn't assault him. We are naked at home more than we're clothed. You're all not in my relationship, but I can tell you that him being in the shower was not a violating aspect. He was annoyed, but not hurt or degraded. I've never blown up like this and intend never to again. I've also never worried or accused him before of cheating. This was my first experience and I didn't know how to handle it. I understand concern for him, but there's no reason to say I deserve this. Not sure how to prove this story is true? But think what you will. I didn't mean to sound so cavalier, I wasn't very conscious of my tone of voice. I always write dramatically, but understand that if you don't know me it's different. Wasn't expecting to be called psychotic. Lastly, thanks to the few commenters who left guinea pig info. Final edit only for clarity, BC it got worse after my first. His comment said this, but it's lost. He handed me his phone. He goes on Instagram maybe once or twice a year? We have an open phone policy. I didn't snoop because our boundaries are, I don't look at texts with his mom, brother, or therapist. He doesn't look at my texts with my sister, brother, therapist, or best friend. I don't have social media besides Reddit and he's rarely active on his. To my knowledge, the boundaries we set have never been broken by either of us. The lingerie pics weren't of me. They were pics he sent to me that he thought I'd like. I wrote this using the exact language of my thoughts in the moment. Sorry if it's cringy, but it's accurate for what I was feeling, thinking. I'm not a creative writer and I'm not trying to be. And disclaimer, if you keep stigmatizing mental illness like you are, I'm going to delete this if I can. I'm not here for karma, I'm here cause today I fucked up. It's absolutely horrible to use illnesses to describe behavior in such hateful ways. Please think about the people you could hurt, besides me, who might read your hate and feel shame because of it. Original post, www.reddit.com web link. As to my last post, I decided to go to the authorities. However, me being me, I decided to give him one last chance. 3 hours ago, roughly around 7 a.m., I decided to give him a call. I think he was sleeping because when he picked up he was very groggy. The call went a little like this. I was crying a little bit. Me, Cole, I'm being completely serious. If this is a prank, or if you still have my cards, I'm begging you to give them back. They meant the world to me. Cole, dude, I told you I don't have them. I'm sorry about what happened, man, I really am. I went too far. Me, saying sorry isn't enough. You knew how much those cards meant to me and you destroyed a part of my life. Cole, I promise it was an accident. I hung up on him after a few more comments about how he was sorry. I didn't bother to bring up repayment. The anger seemed to boil the tears away because I had a sense of justice in me. It took me about 2 hours to psych myself up to go to the police department. I have high-functioning autism and I am very socially awkward. When I walked in, it was very overwhelming. There was a lot of talking and phones ringing. I walked up to the front desk and asked to report a crime. The lady sitting there was crying really nice and guided me to some office. Maybe 10 minutes later, an officer comes in for an inquiry. After telling him what happened, he seemed to hurt for me a little bit. After he asked for evidence and later helped me email everything I had to the police department and to him directly. He asked me if I was sure he burnt the real cards and I told him I'm about 80% sure. I don't know much about what will happen next. However, I was told that I couldn't press charges yet and how they had to open an investigation and gather sufficient evidence and to go over my evidence. Then they'd contact me. When I walked out of the police department, I felt like a brand new person, but the same person all over again. I think I kind of broke down again. I was silent the whole ride home. I didn't even sing along to the radio, which I love to do. I graciously thank everyone for your support. For all those hurting with me and wanting to support me, that is very kind of you, but I cannot accept cash. Thanks for the offers. I don't have a P.O. box, but thanks for the offers. I just hope I get my justice. We'll update when I get a call. Edit 1. Thanks for the awesome comments, guys. Yeah, it's genuinely heartbreaking losing the things I love, and I would never wish this on my worst enemy. Maybe besides Cole. But my heart breaks every time I picture Furfru burning up because my grandpa was cremated. And imagining both of them in ashes just breaks me. Edit 2. The support for me is so overwhelming and I thank you all. Thanks to all of those who understand what I'm going through, especially with high-functioning autism. I would usually have a panic attack, but I would always love to sort and unsort my Pokemon cards to calm me down. Edit 3. For those accusing me of lying, saying I don't have Pokemon cards, etc., etc., I want to share this picture with everyone because it's kinda special to me. Most of these cards were gifts, but they were all special. This was literally a pin in a bucket compared to my total collection, but these cards here total are $300. 400 www.reddit.com web link. Edit 4. Hello everyone. Due to everyone wanting to help out and everyone messaging me asking for it, I have decided to set up an Amazon wish list. Ignore some of the more pricier items, those are for me. Less than 3 for everyone asking me to send a Cash App and or a GoFund. I don't feel comfortable taking your money, but thank you. Less than 3. I am working on setting up P.O. Box. So I'll update when I'm able to. Less than 3 www.amazon.com web link. Edit 5. I'd like to personally thank the 3 people who have purchased stuff off of my Amazon wish list. It really means the world to me, and honestly I didn't think anyone would actually do it. I would also like to shout out boatgames.com. They are awesome and gave me first edition Hitmonchan Hollow for free with 40 extra cards. TL, Dr. X's friend decided to prank me by destroying a part of my life, so I report the scummy douche to the authorities. Tifu by giving my husband a 23andMe kit, because he found more than he was expecting. He never knew who his father was, just a physical description and first name. His mother didn't bother tracking him down when she discovered, months later, that she was pregnant. He wanted to find his father and mentioned he wanted to do a kit someday. So, when they went on sale, I picked one up for him. We sent it off the same day it arrived, and this week got the results. A first cousin, another cousin of his father's, and other cousin matches from that family. It was exciting, until one of the cousins sent him a message. 3 messages into the exchange they revealed that the family, and his father, has Huntington's disease, wishing my husband good luck and God bless. He's been referred for genetic testing and isn't showing any symptoms right now, but damn. We have kids. He didn't expect anything like this. TL, doctor, bought a genetic kit for my husband and now he has a 50-50 shot of having a horrible, fatal disorder. Edit, I realize now that, despite our initial intense shock and dismay, this is the opposite of a FU. I was blinded in the moment by an oppressive sense of guilt. I deeply appreciate all of the kind words and advice offered in this thread. I definitely didn't come here expecting so many supportive responses.